What is up and welcome back. I'm Maki and it is EPL Matchweek 8 review. Bro, I said he's laughing, but it is not a funny thing. Haaland brought Haaland 14 goals in the Premier League. 95% of the strikers this season would not even get to 14 goals. Let us be honest, at the end of the season. Bro, the last, how many seasons this has been? 22, 18, 22, 18, maybe 23 goals. I think Salah scored 31 season. That has been about it. But this guy is up to scoring 70 goals in a season. If he keeps on scoring like this, almost every game is scoring Hatrick. If he doesn't score Hatrick, he's going to score the double. I think it's only one team that has even stopped him so far. It is just so ridiculous. Manchester United 3 now. Manchester City 6. Manchester United 3. Yeah, 3. And bro, even the 3 felt like they just gave it to them. It was a one-way game. It was like one-sided all through. It like Anthony's goal was the best goal of the game. Not gonna cap the finesse from Anthony on point. Ederson maybe should have saved it, but I'm not gonna get on his case. It was a really good goal, but the way in which Manchester City carved open Manchester United, it was like watching like prime Brazil, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, De Lima, Kaká, those guys, Roberto Carlos, you know those guys, against under 15s, bro. It was so ridiculous. Foden having not scored a hat-trick in his career, what a game to score his first hat-trick. I'm not the biggest fan of Foden, he's just there. But Haaland, bro, that guy scares me though. Haaland, even after scoring a hat-trick, still wanted more. He was hungry to score more. And that is, some people they score hat-trick and they, take things easy. He was not taking anything easy. It just felt like they knew they were going to lose and they kind of just sunk into the defeat. After Foden's early goal, I think they just kind of be like, oh, this is done. There is no way we're going to come back. And yeah, it just got worse and worse. And Martial came in, a sick penalty, and no way, no goalkeeper on earth is saving that. Even if he tells the goalkeeper 100% Ederson, I'm playing it over there, I ain't gonna save it, bro. Haaland has been the man of the match, had maybe 2 assists and 3 goals. Yeah, definitely 2 assists and 3 goals. Going to the London side of England, which is another derby, the North London derby. I was 51% sure that Arsenal was going to win because this North London derbies, Arsenal is going to win at home, Tottenham is going to win at their own shite-out lane. It has always been like that for such a long time. You aren't just going to come to my park and smack me around. In North London derbies, that really happens. If it happens, it's very rare. I think the last 28 times they've come to the Emirates, they've gotten smashed. I think they only won twice, which is quite ridiculous. Kane has been the highest goal scorer in the fixture because he scores penalties virtually all the time. And he has scored some good goals in the past, but of recent, it's just been penalties and tappings and goals like that, obviously. The game started off great, party with a worldie. I think it's a goal of the month contender. Tottenham got back into the game out of nothing, got a penalty. I feel like Gabriel should not have leading there because he was not going to score from there, let's be honest. But hey, Kane absolutely just, I think he got scared of Ramsdale and just laid it in the middle, maybe because he felt Ramsdale. Ramsdale is never going to, I don't think he has saved a penalty, I'm not sure. But I knew since it was a penalty, Kane is going to score it. This switched around when Hugo Lloris spilled it to Romero. Romero trying to back pass, I don't know what he was even doing, maybe just hit his leg. And it went under Lloris' leg again, under his armpit. And Jesus, the poacher that he is not going to waste any time rushing into that and getting his goal. Emerson Royal got a red card, which I feel it was harsh. But then again, it is a North London derby. Any tackles like that is going to have a malicious intent to it. So the red card is justified. He got sent off and Arsenal began to dominate, begin to cruise. I mean, Tottenham is unbeaten this season, but it's the North London derby. Arsenal is going, especially the revenge for last season for not making us qualify for the Champions League. Of course, it's also in their mind. So Xhaka getting the 3rd goal, a very sick team play. After that, Tottenham had no chance of coming back to the game. I feel like Arsenal could have added more goals. Arsenal's the top of the league. I know they're not going to be there for much longer because Manchester City is really chasing them down, and I don't think Manchester City is losing anytime soon. Let us be honest with ourselves. They might draw, but I think the only team that can beat them is Liverpool, Tottenham, maybe Crystal Palace, maybe Newcastle, maybe. Let's see. I know they're gonna lose maybe 2 or 3 games this season. I don't think Arsenal can beat them at the Etihad, maybe at the Emirates. Liverpool 3, Brighton 3. I don't know what is going on with Liverpool, but that brother, Trent, that guy is not interested. I don't think he's interested in defending. Either he's not interested in defending or he's just tired and does not want to play football for some. Maybe he just wants to be on the cruise or something. I feel like this is the World Cup year. This is the year a lot of people need to even put more effort so that, they're going to play for their country. I don't know what he's doing, but he's been dodgy for a long time. Even Van Dijk, most of them in the defense, Alisson has been really stepping up for them. That's why I feel like if Ederson was in Liverpool's goalkeeper, they would have considered a lot of goals. But Alisson proving his worth. That is one of the Premier League's finest goalkeepers. Trossard scoring an Hatrick. This season, Trossard has not been scoring a lot of goals. Brighton has been playing well. Brighton should have been like 4-0 up in the first half. They quite missed a lot of chances. Alisson saved a lot of them, but they should have still been up a lot. Fulham, Newcastle 4-1. Fulham got a red card early on, and I knew they were just gonna capitulate from that. It was not a contest for Newcastle, winning 4-0 before a last gap consolation for Fulham. Everton, Fulham 2-1. It's another game over there. I think Iwobi is really performing well in the team. Everton is playing well. Southampton probably could have done better by winning. They had a lot of chances, but Everton's defense was so resolute. They play Manchester United next, and I think Manchester United is going to have a tough time breaking them down. I don't want to give too much away because I might be wrong, because it's football. Anything can happen. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 1. I feel it's a game where Thiago handling the ball on the halfway line. Not on the halfway line, bro. Ayew was true. It was Ayew, yeah. Ayew was true on goal. He would have scored. Thiago was the last man. He fell down under the challenge. Ayew was true on goal, and man just used his hands to palm away the ball. It should have been a straight red card. Making it 2-0 at that point, or Thiago getting red card would have, been an easy win for them. They would have just cruised, and we all know how VR is in England. It's so shocking, it's appalling. And of course, they gave him a yellow card, and he was the one who made the assist for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's first goal for Chelsea. It was a really sick goal, classic Aubameyang goal, the swivel and hit it to the floor, goalkeeper 0 chance. And yeah, the other, I can't even remember who scored the winner, to be honest. But I felt like they were cheated, which is Crystal Palace. I feel like they should have won the game. But we all know sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it doesn't. West Ham versus Wolves. West Ham 2, Wolves 0. Bruno Lage sacked after the game. Wolves have not been scoring a lot of goals this season. They are really struggling this season. Struggling way too much. And I thought they would be up there on the table, but it's not been working out thus far for them. Yeah, 2-0. West Ham finally winning after a long, hard time for them. The other games are 0-0, so that will be it for this week's recap. I don't want to take long like I did in the first episode. That was too long, so it's just more like a recap, a review with you guys. And yeah, I feel like let's look at the FPL. Or no, before we do that, let's look at the table. So, looking at the Premier League table, we have Arsenal, of course, 1 point ahead of Manchester City. Tottenham is also up there, 4 points behind now, and the rest are just a little bit far off. But 2 games you win and the others lose 2 games, and you could be top of the table. Who knows? So, going to the bottom of the table, we are looking at Wolves, Nottingham Forest, and Leicester City. Of course, Nottingham Forest and Leicester City are playing this afternoon. I'm recording this in the morning, so yeah, I have not really, I don't know what they're going to play, but hopefully it's a good game of football. The top goal scorers, of course, Erling Haaland, we already know, 14 goals. I don't like seeing that. Hatrick also has a lot of goals. Mitrovic has 6, Ivan Toney has 5, Gabriel Jesus has 5. So let's look at the FPL. Let's look at the FPL and let's see our points for this game week 9. I got 82 points. I changed my old, I played my wild card, which was to change a lot of things in my team. The mistake I made was I wanted to triple cap Erling Haaland, but I was just like, maybe I should not. And I was waiting for the Southampton game to triple cap him, and probably I should have triple capped him against Manchester United, because I knew he was going to probably do well, like assists, but I didn't think I was going to score. That was just what ticked me off. But average point is 65, highest point is 1.5, which I believe that guy probably triple cap Erling Haaland. So we have Pope is appointed 2, just bad. Cancelo also got 1. Trippier 7, Saliba, I thought he was gonna get more than that. I think he got the yellow card, that's what affected him. Martinelli assisted for Devin De Bruyne, assisted twice, and my captain is Zeus. My captain Haaland, giving me virtually all my points, 46 points. Foden used to be in my team. I removed Foden because my guy has been giving me 2-1, 2-1, and all of a sudden, man is scoring Hatrick after I removed him. Pissed me up. Ivan Toney too, I was thinking, oh wow, he has been scoring a lot of goals of late. Let me chuck him in my team, and he's having a point after so many games. So let's look at the next week's game. Alisson is playing Arsenal, so I can't put him goalkeeper. Jensen, Newcastle, maybe I put him in. Groves, Tottenham, and Shea, Brentford. So we play the triple captain. I'm gonna save. Bro, if this week you don't now score an hat-trick, I'll be surprised. So that will be that for this week. Let me know what your thoughts are. Gonna catch you guys in next week's. Yep, I was not recording. Sorry that the audio for this week is gonna be horrible because I just realized I was not recording the audio. So I'm gonna use my stock audio, which quite sucks a lot. So but you know what? There's gonna be maybe some background noise here and there. And yeah, that kind of sucks. I will try my best to remove it, but if I can't, I'm sorry for that. So see you guys in next match week, and take care of yourself.